S- to be serious and to be honest with you and myself, I think it is pretty tough. Life is actually disaster, and it is composed of different sort of sufferings. And the thing that you think are to give you pleasure are actually not. And most of them are some sort of addition and destruction, and actually also leads to sort of some certain sort of destruction of your whole humanity or your whole life in itself. So how do we actually build the great habits, and how do we actually make sure that whatever we do is aligned to the great life that we want to be successful and happy? And happiness itself is the acceptance of the suffering that we experience in our daily life. And it doesn't make any sense logically, but if you think about it critically, for you to love someone truly, you have to accept them as in their whole. And the demons can cause you some great level of harm. It can cause you some level of distress and some pretty tough in your life. So the acceptance of that might lead to a cooperation into with that person in order to form a beautiful relationship, but it cannot always the beauty side of it. It always has different side to the story. Now, why do we do the things we do in the way we do them? That's a pretty damn good question. And when we think about our life in a very perspective way, we see that we do things that we don't understand at a very certain point of time, and we don't even know the reason why we do them. And basically, because we have some sort of internal reason for doing them, and that is the very first core principle to happiness. Now, the things that we are looking for are not from the outside world but from within. It is from the internal world. And now when you look at those things properly, and you find that whatever it is that you're looking for can be extracted from the world into the inside, then it might be good for you. But then you can also create things from within and project them into life. Now you can be cautious about that, because as we have been creative, we can also create all sorts kind of nonsense and bullshit that also are not really useful to us, and that can be harmful to our close environment and to our life and our overall life. So ladies and gentlemen, I think we need this both side of the story, because when we are building, we are perhaps destructing things that don't need to exist anymore. You see, every innovation come with some sort of resistance from the people that already settled down on things that they have yet to move from. So that comes also with great responsibilities, because when you try to innovate, you are trying to do old things into a better way. But the people that are sticking to the old things, we not just let you go, we not let you do it. Like, there is resistance, and that is the resistance also coming from yourself. When we want to innovate, and when we try to do things in a better way, when we try to live a better life, and in fact, if you've been poor all your life and you're trying to be rich and to act in a very rich way and confident way, there's gonna be a resistance at first, a lot of resistance, until it's become a sort of norm in your lives, and that takes time. I mean, I don't know how long it's gonna take, and that is my question: how long is supposed to take? So, but it's gonna take time. We know it's surely gonna take time, but how long? I don't know. and I can't tell you. But the truth of the matter is, whatever we do repetitively becomes a habit, and a habit is hard to change. So we just need enough time to do it, as so that we can become familiar with that concept, and whatever habit that we think it might be contributing the wealth building and a very happy life. So when we understand the first principle of this big component to our life, it becomes more clear that we need some sort of actions from ourselves, and a sort of commitment, a sort of effort into this. It's not just some sort of quick quick promising change. It's gonna take a lot of time. I don't know, I think it takes perhaps the time it takes that you till that the time it takes until you stop resisting it, until you stop being until you stop being hard. Because the thing is, you're gonna love it, and you just need to pass the stage where you don't need to find it hard and annoying to do. And when that passes, then I think one of the best things that you can do is to just live the life to the fullest, and take a great advantage of each passing moment to improve and to become wiser. And yeah, that's it. That's it. That's beautiful one, and that's amazing one. So I think we can just learn from this.